Everybody, welcome to the Coach Martin Show. I'm your host, Coach Martin, and today we're going to be talking about get mentors. So getting mentors, that's our topic. It's a big one, and ultimately all of you are either A, you're in business, or B, you're thinking about getting in business. But either way, you're going to want mentors. Anyone successful, trust me when I tell you, they're going to have a lot of mentors that are in their life, right? And during this podcast, we're going to teach you 3 reasons why you need mentors. So we're going to show you 3 reasons as to why you need mentors. So let's just dive into it. Let's jump in. Number 1. So mentors are going to get you better. They're going to get you better, and they're going to get you better quicker. But we're going to start with getting you better, right? They're going to do 1. They're going to skill you up. So look at it from a strategy standpoint. They're going to get you better from that standpoint. From an execution standpoint, they're going to get you better. And ultimately, by you getting better, you as an individual are going to now have more bandwidth, which means you can get more things done. You're going to be able to get more things done quicker. You're going to have the capacity to be able to do that. So could you do it without a mentor? Sure you could, but it may take you years longer to get there than having somebody who's already done that showing you how to do it. That way you navigate through trial and error and you get there much quicker. And here's the deal. The quicker you get there, the quicker your business is going to scale. So number 1, they're going to get you better. Number 2, they're going to keep you accountable. So think about it from this standpoint. We all, regardless of how you're wired, even if you're wired where you don't feel like you need accountability, we all need accountability, right? We're human. We're going to go through days where we just don't feel like it, right? Maybe we're not in a great mood. Maybe something happened that triggered you. Maybe something that happened with your kids or what. There's a gazillion things that you can think about, right, that are going to get us off the rails. So a great mentor, they're going to hold you accountable. They're going to have you do the things that you need to do when you're not feeling like doing the things that you need to do. And by doing those more often, the thing's going to work a lot quicker, right? So they're going to keep you accountable. They're going to keep you accountable on things that need to happen, and then also on showing up and putting in the work. So look at it from those 2 aspects, right? On doing the things that you have to do that need to be done, and also just by getting you to show up and actually physically do the work, right? Because that's going to be half the battle. So number 2, again, it was keeping you accountable. Now we're going to get into the final one. So a mentor is going to get you to your goals much quicker. They're going to get you there faster, like a lot faster. Now, here's the deal. By teaching you 1, right, getting you better, and teaching you 2, holding you accountable, obviously you're going to get there a lot quicker than doing it on your own. But they really are going to get you there a lot faster, right? You're going to leverage a mentor to be able to help you. And a lot of times we look at mentors like we throw a dollar amount, right? Because we've been conditioned. Like, oh my gosh, what's it going to cost us? So we've been conditioned that way for a long time. And therefore, it kind of, sometimes it hinders us from moving forward by, utilizing mentors. I'm going to encourage you to start thinking differently. Never think about what it's going to cost you, right? Think about what you're going to get out of it. So never look at the first one. Or I should say, don't put the majority of your focus on the first one. Put your majority of your focus on the second one, right? So how are they going to help me get A, B, and C? And if that's way bigger than their cost, obviously that's a good investment. So they're going to get us there faster because they're going to teach us things that we don't know, right? They're going to teach us things that could take us years and years and years to figure out. And let me give you an example. I'm working with a couple right now that, man, they've been in the business for 30 years. And it's still a side hustle. The wife's still working a second job. Now, I will give them credit because when you really think about it, how many people grind for 30 years? Most people would have packed up and that would have been it. So I give them credit for doing that, but trying to do it on your own, it could take you forever. Whereas if you find somebody that has more talent, they have more capacity at this stage in their life to come in and help you and show you the way and be your navigation. I mean, think about it from a navigation standpoint. Some of you may not be this old, but man, back in the day, I used to have Thomas guides in my trunk. And when I had to go to an address, I'd pull over, I'd pull out the Thomas guide, I'd have to pull up the map, get it all set up. And that's how I would get somewhere. And then we got to the point where, we're able to just type it in on MapQuest and print it out. Then that was the next step. And then now the step is we just literally talk on our phone and it tells us, turn right on Main Street, turn left on Smith Avenue, right? So your mentor is going to be like your navigation to show you when to turn right, let you know when you turn left, let you know when you've gone too far to turn around, let you know if there's an accident ahead where they could see it, they could forecast it, and navigate you around that. That's what a great mentor is going to do, right? And the late, great Kobe, man, I'll never forget, rule number 2, he says, find mentors. So get yourself a mentor. Put people over you that are, way farther down the road than you. And trust me when I tell you, it'll pay dividends, right? If you don't have any mentors, we know a good one. You go to mecoachmartin.com, go on there and book a one-on-one call. Let's take a look at what you're doing. Let's take a look at where you're trying to get to and see if we're a good fit to be able to help mentor you and accomplish your goals. So that's all we got for the day. Thanks for visiting us. Obviously, you can visit us at thecoachmartinshow.com. Follow us on social. Have an amazing, blessed week. Until next time, I'm Coach Martin. I am out.